Hey guys, this is Quinn, that's Snazzy iPhone Guy, and this is just a quick first look video at the Omega GM-1. Now, this has nothing to do with iPhone really, but it is pretty cool. What it is it is a great little system here, and you hook it up to a real drum kit, and it allows and imitates that of a artificial Rock Band drum kit. So you can make your legit drum kit a drum kit for Rock Band or Guitar Hero. So I don't remember the price. It's not the cheapest thing out there. It's a couple hundred, but they send you these mesh heads right here from Pearl, good stuff, and you got that, and they send you 5 of them. It's a 5-piece kit. You got your snare, first tom, second tom, floor tom, and bass, and then you just tension these up. And then they sent me the wrong tension rods because PDP is different and DW is different than everyone else. I don't understand why, but so you have this tension rod right here, and what would typically happen is you replace the tension rods with tension rods that they provide, which are somewhere. I think they're in here. Yeah, so they give you these right here, and then you'll replace the tension rods. These are fatter than the ones I need for my kit, but then they give you these sensors right here, and my buddy and I were joking about these because they don't look very classy. They actually look pretty ghetto, but you know, whatever. There's just I don't open it. Where'd it go? Already losing crap. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's pretty simplistic. You just stick your 1/4 inch jack in right there, and that's where it reads, and then it literally just senses vibration from this little diode. So it's pretty simple, but this is a high quality, I want to say plastic. It feels like circuit board, but yeah, so you drill that in, and you'd mount it so it would sit like this, and then every time you hit the mesh head, it does that. And the reason they use mesh heads is because it doesn't create a sound, so you can still hear the sound from the game. So it like creates almost no sound, and so that's good because then other crap doesn't get in the way. They give you 2 cymbal chokes. You wrap these around your cymbal and then add the choke, and then so when you hit the cymbal, it chokes it really quickly so that isn't interrupting your gameplay. They give you 2 cymbal diodes. This one's for the crash or the ride, and this all looks hand assembled, which is kind of cool, but it doesn't look like the prettiest or classiest thing out there. And then it goes to a 1/4 inch jack, and then the other one is for your hi-hat with the springs, and you tape this on the inside upper part of your hi-hat so that when it's open you can tell, but when it's closed the springs are touching the bottom hat and it can notice that it's closed. So there's that, and then you route it all with these 1/4 inch cables. They give you, they're color coded, which are pretty nice because that comes in handy later. So you, like for this diode, you would plug this in right there, and they actually do fit, even though it looks pretty incredibly weird. But that's how that would work out. And then yeah, so they give you 5 of them, and then 1 out or something like that. I haven't looked at all of them individually yet, but I'll show you the full setup when I get it set up. This is the box it goes into. So this is the Omega GM-1. You run this into the top. You've got all your hi-hat, crash, ride bass, snare, small, large, and floor tom. And those are just 1/4 inch jacks. And then you can see here on the side, you can select whether you want Guitar Hero or Rock Band, and then you can also select high sensitivity or low sensitivity. Then there's a MIDI jack on this side, and you get your cable right here, and it's MIDI out, and it goes into this little controller right here made by Mad Cats. This is the cheapest part of the whole thing, the only part that's made in China. And you get this part, and it just creates these little jacks here, and you plug those in so that it can detect which goes to which. So these are the colored systems here. So like these are your cymbals, and that's your kick drum. So that's the kick drum. One thing, they have 4 of these diodes. These are for your 4 main drums, and then they have a kick in this one, which is significantly larger, which is for your kick drum, and you just attach that to one of the tension rods as well, and that goes in there. Then this system allows you to control your game, and here in the instruction manual, I am going to have to find a way to color code this because it's way too complex, but there's all the stuff. So when you hit the snare, it's the red note on Rock Band and the red note on Guitar Hero, and you know, like a closed hat, open hat, yellow versus blue, orange, and so they differentiate between game to game, which is kind of annoying, but you know, we'll have to find some way to color code that. I don't know how I will yet. I might get little rubber adhesives because these mesh heads aren't too hard to handle. But that's it. That's all I wanted to show you, really. And once I set it up and get my Xbox replaced tomorrow, I'll show you a heck of a lot more. And hopefully it's as cool as it looks on the initial unboxing and all that good stuff. So thanks. This is Quentin, that's Snazzy iPhone Guy, and as always, stay snazzy.